All right, we're live. Pushed the button a little early this morning, but that's all right. Just heading out on the trail, out on my walk. Another 3 miles. Day 242, 561 miles when I get back home today. You're coming in on a replay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All is here, mainly is here. Good morning, gentlemen. Good to see you all this morning. I took a muscle relaxer yesterday for my knee, and I was done for the day. Yeah, the hat's on. It's under 50 degrees. Got to get the hat out. Paul, how you doing this morning? Mike Holmes is here. Good morning. Got two Pauls in here this morning. Oh yeah, yesterday was a wasted day completely. Got a hold of a muscle relaxer and took that yesterday for my knee. Definitely wasn't feeling any pain. Definitely wasn't having any energy yesterday. And I was pretty much out of it all day. So, but I feel a little bit better this morning. A little groggy still. I used to taking drugs. Been a long time. Watching some video of Triumph in Florida, not bad. Cool, I always like Triumph. Yeah, up and at it. Absolutely. I am not going to give up on this goal. I'm thinking that if I'm still having problems with my knee when I go to 4 miles, which will be the last 70 days, I'm thinking I might just do 2 walks a day of 2 miles rather than just trying to get it all into 4 miles, all in at once. So Bill X is holding it down. That's pretty cool seeing old bands from back in the day, seeing them still outperforming. My first thought, sadly though, is a negative thought. It's they must need some money. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a muscle relaxer, there's a way. Rush and Triumph. I heard somebody screaming, and I turned around, there's a dog on my tail. I think he was just wanting to play. Russian Triumph, that'd be pretty good. Animals Tech, how are you this morning? Have dogs chasing me, and a guy named Animals Tech pops in. Go Ravens. All right, go straight to the cellar. Magnus, how you doing? So anyway, we are out at it. Ravens fan from Australia. Not a fan of Bengals, but respect to you, sir. I've been a Bengals fan for a long, long time. Long time. Back clear into the 70s. So, the 1970s. Yeah, Mike Holmes is in Baltimore. Animals Tech, warm and pleasant greetings to all. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a long road, Magnus. I've watched them lose 3 Super Bowls, so hard to stomach sometimes. And all 3 of them were winnable. It did not get blown out in any of them. They had a chance to win every one of them. Wyatt is a Patriots fan. All right. And we got more dogs coming. This one has a human. A human has them on a leash, so. Yeah, I'm hoping Joe Burrow gets to hoist the Lombardi Trophy at least once with the Banks. Good morning. Beautiful dogs. I'd say the last one was probably the most frustrating, because if they could have just blocked for another second or a second and a half, they could have just gotten the block off. Jamar Chase was down the sidelines all by himself. Burrow could have got it to him. But anyway, their last offensive play of that Super Bowl. The old joke about when I die, I want the Bengals offensive line to be my pallbearers. That way they can let me down one more time. Sick, how are you doing today? Good to see you this morning. Booty Cat, I saw your message. For some reason it wouldn't show us. All right, Magnus, you have a fantastic day as well. I'd love to see your team go 0-17 this year. And mine to go 17-0. That would be a glorious, glorious season. Yeah, maybe the word lubricate was but it showed up this time. So I had a muscle relaxer to lubricate the knee yesterday. That's why there was no video last night. Let me get this camera turned around here. There's something right on my screen. It was showing up right on my face. I noticed on a video I did the other day, there was something on the camera lens. Oh yeah, I definitely felt loopy all day. Did not get anything at all accomplished yesterday. I still feel a little bit loopy this morning. You get both play Cleveland twice, yeah. My son's a Browns fan, so at least I get to pick on him with that every year. So the muscle relaxer, I mean, I wasn't feeling any pain, that's for sure. If it weren't for the fact that I was so damn tired all day yesterday, yeah, I would have felt great. Probably would have got quite a few things done. So I am not a fan of pain pills either. A couple shots of whiskey, but everyone is different, of course. Yeah, I don't take medication. Definitely had more of an effect than what the Aleve did, that's for sure. Ingve gummies. They would definitely help. Don't know how productive I would be, but they would definitely help. All right, we are at the trail now. Actually, at the trail. Have made it around the block. And we are off. A little over 2 miles to go. Watermelon infused pre-roll last night. That was killer. I slept like a baby. Coming up on the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. Good morning. How are you today? Good. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Good. Good morning. Not a fan of weed eater, but that's me personally. Yeah, I quit that stuff a long time ago, Pretty Cat. And it's nothing, not that I'm against it. It's absolutely fine. But just not for me. I don't drink much either, so for the same reason. Had a nice sunrise this morning, that's for sure. Yeah, 40% off sale. You stocked up. Heck yeah. Einar. Where are you going? I'm taking a walk. I walk every day. Today is the 242nd day in a row of doing that. And I am up to, when I get back home, I'll be up to 561 miles. I'm headed for 1,000 miles. So, yep, there you go. There you go, Pretty Cat. You black cherry whiskey showers last night too. Jerry's here. Good morning, Jerry. How are you today? Always good to have you here, Jerry. I appreciate you being here. It was nice being off last night for a change. Yeah, I said earlier in the week I was going to look into seeing if there was any live music going on up in Macon, and there is, but nothing that just stands out to me and tells me that I want to go. So maybe next weekend. I'd just like to go see a live band. And I'm too far away from Maryland, so yeah, I'm not going to Buckhead. First off, it's too far to drive. And second off, it's driving to Atlanta. Two things I will not do. Yeah, definitely not Atlanta. It's bad enough driving through there, heading up to Ohio. A lot of times I'll try to leave real early in the morning. I'm 100 miles south of Atlanta. So when I drive up to Ohio, I try to leave real early in the morning to get through there. Do a live Friday from a show. Oh, okay, Mike. Lost in Atlanta once, yeah. Almost died. Yeah. My son and I went up there to a Braves game last summer. And yeah, he was starting to get back on the highway and it was all traffic. So he decided he was going to drive through Atlanta to avoid the traffic. It's crazy to me how you can go from super nice neighborhoods, all you see is Mercedes and BMWs being driven everywhere, to just a few blocks away and all the Mercedes and BMWs are up on blocks in people's front yards. So 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Yeah, I usually try to get through there before 6 or 7 in the morning, and it's generally pretty good. So I'm not sure what time shifts change at the Atlanta airport, but I would imagine if they're during shift change out at the airport, it's probably pretty bad down south of town. But yep, it's hard to gauge though coming back. Like whenever I come back, hard to gauge when I'm going to hit Atlanta, and I generally tend to hit it in the late afternoon. To avoid Baltimore City like the plague. It's a war zone in places. Yeah, if you see no public urination signs, yeah, if they have to put up a sign, you know it's not the best place to be. Yeah, we're driving through part of it, and I swear to God, I must have seen, oh, I don't know, 20 G wagons, all within a few block area. You have no prostitution zones, yeah. Old R2D2 is there. Yep. You were a white squirrel in Atlanta. Yeah. All right. Back in the woods. Plugging away at it. Probably got about 1.5 miles in right now. Maybe. I don't know. Just about. Already starting to get tan. Guys. The knee is a little bit better. Basically took another day off yesterday, Jerry. I don't know if you heard me, but I took a muscle relaxer yesterday, and it basically knocked me out for the day. So got lots of rest on it. So we'll see how I'm feeling at the end here. Listen to them birds singing. I am not much for taking medicine, especially stuff that just covers up problems, which is what a muscle relaxer basically does. But the pain was getting to me, and I think I needed another day of rest. So there is a deer standing on the side of the trail up here ahead of me. I don't know if y'all can see him up there. There he is. We're going to keep on walking, see how close we can get. I'll try to keep the camera on him. There's probably more. Where there's one, there's usually at least one more. But he's just standing right next to the trail, as you can see. You're a pharmacist, okay. The magic of drugs. All right, let's zoom out. He walked off into the woods. I wasn't even watching him. I was reading the comment and didn't see where he went. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is right there. Hi, buddy. Hi. There's that white tail. Oh, there's another one back there. A couple more back there. Right in between those two trees. Yeah, you can see one's butt there. Oh, I thought I saw two back there. Oh, there's another one. Just came across the trail and ran back into the woods. So we got 3 of them confirmed. There's probably, I wonder if there's more over here waiting for me to get out of the way so they can cross. Oh well. He's showing us his best side, yeah. All right. Off we go. Such peaceful creatures, peaceful and delicious, yes. Josh is here. Good morning, Josh. No, I don't see any turkeys. I'm sure there's some down here in Georgia, but we don't see any turkeys other than when I look in the mirror. And we've been seeing deer on a fairly regular basis now. That will change more than likely. I ran over a turkey in my truck last month. Yeah, I'm sure they're here. They're probably definitely further out from town than right here in town. I think Mike from Out and About, I think he was seeing some turkeys up there in Ohio. He's up in northern Ohio. I was talking about a state park up north of Chattanooga stayed at, and we saw a whole bunch of wild turkeys up there. You guys have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Didn't even make a mark. Yeah, my brother hit a deer with his car, and it messed his car up pretty bad. And then I ran over a little Hyundai foreign car, squashed the back end of the car all the way to the seat, and the girl still stayed on her cell phone the whole time. She's got to turn. Wow. I came real close to getting T-boned down here one time. I was sitting at a light, waiting on the green arrow to turn left, and was looking at my phone when I was doing deliveries for Walmart. I think I've told this story before, but I'm old. You'll have to live with it. I do that all the time. So anyway, yeah, I was sitting there and I was looking at my phone like I shouldn't have been, waiting on the light to change. And I looked up. Well, the guy behind me honked his horn, which they do very quickly down here. So I looked up and light was air. I had the arrow. So I started to roll forward, just took my foot off the brake and was getting ready to hit the gas. And a car went driving by at full speed, probably 45 miles an hour. And if I would have took off when the light changed, I would have got hit. Fortunately, I didn't. I mean, I was starting to roll out into the intersection when the car went by. But yeah, I definitely would have been T-boned. And in the driver's side, of course. So, wow, Mike. Yeah, there's not a lot of the usuals here yet this morning. But yeah, I was real close. We went, me and the guy that honked at me went up the road a little ways, and he pulled up next to me at the light, and he rolled down his window and he said, "I'm glad you were looking at your phone." I said, "Yeah, me too." There's Mountaintop. He came in. Good morning, James. How are you this morning? Beautiful Saturday morning. All your auto accidents were self-inflicted. I haven't been in very many. Been in a couple as a passenger, and I mean, I've bumped into stuff, but that's about it. I hit a telephone pole one time, but my choice was rear-ending the car behind me or hitting a telephone pole. So I turned the wheel and I hit the telephone pole. Just woke up and feeding Adeline. Oh, sweet Adeline. Sweet Adeline. Bum, bum, bum. You sing that to her all the time. Mountaintop. We got some geese out on the baseball field this morning. You do? I'm sure you do. I know I would. And just think, someday you'll do it at her wedding and she'll be, "Dad." You have $4,000 worth of hail damage to your truck right now? Shit, if I had $4,000 worth of hail damage to my Jeep, they'd total it. I don't think it's worth $4,000. All right, coming up to the gate with no name, because I walk on a trail with a gate with no name. I still haven't come up with any more lyrics to that song. And on the gate for Rainy, even though she doesn't seem to want to come along anymore. It is Sweet Caroline. But Sweet Adeline works. You know how we change things, Mike. All right, I'm not seeing any white squirrels this morning. So we're going to seed this area over here. I've seen a few over here on this side of the creek. So I'm going to throw some peanuts down there. There's some ducks. Okay, time for Ducky to come in. We got ducks in the creek. I've seen white squirrels over here on this tree before, right in this area. So where'd the ducks go? There they are. Duck, 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 goose. It's a bi-gate gate that swings both ways. There's Billy. Good morning, Billy. Yeah, I recognized your name right away. That's pretty good, huh? There's my favorite view. Right there, the pine trees. Her name did switch, yes. She threw me off yesterday. And it was right after my granddaughter came in to my chat, and I didn't even recognize her. So had a name pop up blue in my chat that I didn't even recognize. I'm like, who the hell are you? and Mike Holmes said, kick her out, Dave, kick her out. And she called Mike a MF. I'm his granddaughter, MFer. Swan Song, good morning. Good to see you. How are you today? Good to see you. I like all your videos, and it's good to see Dave the cat making a reappearance on your videos. I hadn't seen him in a while. Dave the polydactyl cat. How many toes does he have? Mel and I? You're an MFer at least 3 or 4 times a month. 28 toes on one cat. And of course his name's Dave. Swan Song's got a pretty cool channel. She posts a lot of shorts on different oldies type music. And I mean, some of it's real old, even before my time, believe it or not. I think he said 3 or 4 times a day. Yeah, definitely check out her channel. She's got a lot of stuff. She's got some playlists on her channel of a lot of music and just about any genre that you want to listen to. So he said 34, not 3 or 4. We did see some deer on the way out. I don't know if they'll still be there when I get back, but we did see I think 3 deer. Been seeing a lot. He named Dave after our Dave because he's full of adventure. Oh, I need to adventure more. I definitely need more adventure. Full of BS. He ain't BSing about them Ingve gummies, though. You have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Yep. Oh, you're saying I'm full of BS, huh? Billy? Huh. Well, that's how you feel about me, huh? Man, Mike full of BS. Yeah, maybe we are. Waiting on you for the havoc? Yes. I'm full of Ingve gummies. If your legato is Lenato, try Ingve gummies. Oh, Swan Song, I don't know. That's a sore topic. I don't blame you for asking because I've been talking about it forever. But I am trying. My daily video, I've been trying to post daily videos of my progress up there. I think you commented on one of them. I've taken a couple of days off because I've had some problems with my knee. But I'm going to be back at it today. So it's definitely more. I haven't even looked at it. It's showing 4 right now. So So do you walk every day or?
Second day walking. I try to walk every day.
Okay.
I just got him on Monday, so I'm trying to see what his habits are.
Oh.
How about you?
I come out every day. I live stream every day
It was
on,
at your door?
on YouTube. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, baby. That's so great. I can follow you.
Hey, buddy. Let me. Here. Hi. Hi. It's okay. It's okay.
Good morning.
It's okay.
I don't know which group this is. One time before. So hello.
Yeah, I come out every day. I've been doing this now for this is my 242nd day in a row.
You're kidding.
Being out here live streaming. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What's the channel? I have to find it.
Old Guy Hustle.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, so
love it.
I got a bunch of people on there right now. So, what's your name?
Oh, cool. Regina Kiefer.
Regina? Okay, mine's Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that way you know me other than the old guy.
I just told him, I said, you know him. He's your friend now. You've met him before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now.
Well, yeah, if you're on there,
Dave.
just stop by. I put out other videos, but I live stream every morning. So.
Oh, that's so great. I love it. I love it.
All right, we'll see you later.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you, Regina.
You too. Have a great walk.
I have talked to a few investors, and they lowball the shit out of me, Mike. So, not that I have to have a large sum of money, but I would like a large sum of money. So, all right. So, oh, pretty baby. Who are you talking about, Billy? The dog or the woman? That's why I stopped. Love the dog, but yeah. Well, Lester just popped in, so all the runners I think have passed. So we're back to a safe environment again. Ducky popped in, Lester just popped in. Out and about with M&D, lots of folks today. Yeah, seems like there's a running event or something going on. They all just passed. So Saturday morning, ACR is here. Good morning, ACR. Sorry I missed your live stream last night. I was under the influence, and I woke up and saw the alert that you were live. And next thing I know, I woke up and saw the alert you were alive again, and you weren't live anymore. Not that you were alive, that you were live. So yeah, I missed your live stream last night. Sorry about that, sir. But I took a muscle relaxer yesterday, and it kicked me for a loop. But my knee definitely felt better. There's Natalie. Good morning, Natalie. They're running from Lester. And joggers give you the runs. Hold it, D-Van. Hold it. Wasn't anything too crazy. Dave's making time with a nice lady. Gotta try to remember her name. Was it Regina? I'm horrible with names. Claudia is here. Good morning, Claudia. Yes, Regina. Okay. Regina, the carpet cleaner. I said I went to look at Tibetan Mastiff pup. Decided too big for this old lady. Yeah, that is a big dog. I'm not real familiar with them, but I know a Mastiff is a big dog, so. 8 o'clock on a Saturday, the regular crowd shuffles in. Somebody's sipping a tonic and gin. I can't remember the name. Play me a song. You're the piano man. You're not drinking a tonic and gin? Me either. Yeah, I took a muscle relaxer yesterday for my knee, and it definitely knocked me for a loop. So I did not get anything done yesterday. But I do plan on getting some stuff done today. We'll definitely have a video up tonight of my progress. They're like huge hairy lions. Yeah, they would take you for a walk. Absolutely. Lester's going shopping for a couple of cute girls. They can get very expensive, Lester. Very expensive. Good morning. Caucasian Shepherd is my favorite big dog. Ducky's good to see you this morning. We did see some deer on the way out this morning. Haven't seen anything other than that. And an adorable little German Shepherd mix that was being walked by an adorable woman. So I enjoyed that. Eat you out of house and home, absolutely. The bigger the dog, the shorter the life. Yeah. They allow big dogs in your crochet circle. It'd take the whole circle to crochet a sweater for the big dog. Only you and 50 chihuahuas.
On the Bengals hat. I think we talked about that before.
Yeah, we have. Chihuahua, the CCC. Boy, hardcore people out here running this morning. Shame on them. There's a Taco Bell 500. Yeah. Old speeders out here, yeah. There is a speed limit. Come on. I used to be able to do that. Turkey, potatoes, and carrots, and peas from last night on the nightstand, and coffee. Lester and Claudia was just going to ask. All right. Come on. One,
Morning.
for the record, Ducky, how do you know, Andrew? She made crochet. Yeah, New York stripper. Come on, guys. Oh, a New York strip. Your daughter wants chickens instead of another dog. Boy, chickens are noisy as hell. Here are some rabbits. Rabbits will be fun. Except rabbits don't lay eggs except one day a year. So, come on.
Morning. Oh, yeah.
I can crochet, but I don't. Okay. Yeah, I remember that live stream. Morning. I remember that, Andrew. Her coming down there and telling you she was scrolling through crocheting at live streams. Maybe only hens. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, still got a fair number of them, of these runners. Goddamn young people. Good morning. So, morning. Yeah, she definitely got you, Andrew. It was funny. A good skill. I don't enjoy it either. Seems like a lot of traffic on the trail this morning. Yeah, there definitely is. Appreciate the craft. 70 degrees there yesterday, Lester. Makes that girl chasing a little more fun for you, doesn't it, Lester? It's 74 yesterday. I'm not sure what it was yesterday. I know it was sleepy time for me yesterday is what it was. $41.7 degrees there now. Way too many people. There's no way we can go hide. Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely way too many people. Every once in a while, there'll be like a running group out here. And, morning. Hi. Some people with the earbuds on, they don't have a clue that I said hello to them. You were on the deck working on your tan. Look at you, Mike.
Hi.
Hi, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good.
Good boy.
Morning. Good. She's definitely cute, Claudia. It's the second one today. She's probably a little bit younger, but morning. I was working on a burn yesterday on my deck, stringing solar lights. You'd follow her all day? Yeah, if I had the energy. And she's probably heard that from an old man before. What kind of puppy is that?
A strain shepherd Belgian Malinois.
Okay, okay. Hi. Friendly?
He's slightly friendly.
Okay. Slightly. I think one day I've seen you out here and he was pretty wild that day, wasn't
That was his first time, one of the last times I was out here.
Okay.
So
okay.
trying to get him acclimated to being around people.
Sure, sure.
I have lots of land, so he's just around lots of wild animals, which he does fine around. And I usually do loose lead with him.
Yeah.
So just trying to make him not an asshole.
Runners out here this morning, yeah.
He's doing good.
Yeah, good.
The last 2 dogs that we passed, he didn't growl. He tried to, but he didn't.
Good boy. I'm live streaming, by the way.
Oh. So. I apologize. I did not.
What's his name?
Miko.
Miko?
Miko, like the raccoon on Pocahontas.
Okay, that's cool.
The raccoon's a menace.
All right, you have a good day. We'll see you again. Why so white she's on? Who's not taking your advice? ACR, me? That's a lady's cat. Hey, you know, it gets lonely all by myself. What advice were you giving me, Andrew? Shoot, I missed it. I think the first time I ever saw her out here. Oh, okay, Dave. Next one, just say in your creepy voice, can I wear your skin? Okay. Can I wear your skin? How's that? Ronald McDonald, how you doing? I am a boomer, absolutely. It works every time. Yeah, then you have to break out that white rag. Alistair, how you doing? The ether bunny, yeah. Yeah, the white rag with the ether on it. Instead of peanuts for the squirrels, I'm gonna have to start bringing some dog treats for these women's puppies that they have out here. That'll suck them in big time. Speaking of that, I still have some peanuts in my pocket. I said peanuts in my pocket. I do not have a hole in my pocket. Leave a woman alone? Hell no, Ronald McDonald. Oh, scared the shit out of me. Kwanzong with the smiles. I swear I'm not this creepy. Okay, maybe a little. Yeah. Oh, if they've been on your live stream, they know how creepy you can get. All right, the incline of insanity. Not too bad today. That was real funny. Yeah. I still got a little bit of game in me. Can't wait till they start jogging around there. It's out of line. No, it's the truth. What's the matter, Andrew? The truth hurt? Daisy May, good morning. How are you this morning? Good to see you. I am just about done with my walk. Actually, the old knee is feeling pretty good. A couple days of rest on it. And yeah, and a muscle relaxer. So In your country, we just take the women. Yeah, well, that's not here. Good luck doing that here. Absolutely, Daisy. Definitely good to see you here in the chat. Love it when you stop by. Everybody make sure they hit that like button. I mean, I only got 20 likes. Goodness gracious, it's Saturday morning. I've been showing you runners out here, all kinds of cute girls and cute puppies. We even saw some deer on the trail. I mean, if this isn't entertainment, family-friendly entertainment here on YouTube. You stay where you're at, Raja. Yeah. All right. Today on the list of projects to do, I'm going to start rebuilding this mailbox up here. The post on it. So I'm going to reuse the old mailbox. But the post has been hit a couple times. Last time it was not completely on the ground. And I basically, you can see I made some stakes. And the post is broken off right at the ground. So I just made some stakes, pounded them into the ground, and screwed them to the post to hold everything up. Anyway, so gonna tear that all up, put a new post in, reuse the mailbox, and back to my mailbox again. Yes, Roger, you're an American now. Okay, well, I think you've probably learned that you can't just take a woman, at least not an American woman. Anyway, we have made it home. There we go. Has anybody heard anything from Rainey? Thank you, Billy, for welcoming me home. Here it comes. There it is. The exposed brick inside my house. Oh, Raja, okay. Raja, let's not get into it, buddy. All right. You saw her on her live last Monday. It is time for some coffee. Yeah, Raja, definitely behave. We have a nice chill chat here, and I'm not going to get into all that and your beliefs versus my beliefs and all that crap. So, okay, Roger, bye-bye. Na 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 na. Hey. Switch the microphone. My God. If you have beliefs, believe those beliefs full-heartedly. I don't care. Don't try to make me believe your beliefs. Ba-dump, ba-dump, the end. I said full-heartedly. I should have said wholeheartedly, but anyway. We have made it home. Day 242, 561 miles done. Yeah, you can practice this culture in peace. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. Yeah, it blocked your comment, Claudia, but I do agree with your comment.
your culture, I mean, different cultures is absolutely fine. I mean, I was raised Catholic, definitely different than what a Southern Baptist is, but, you know, just, I don't know. Anyway, we've talked about that enough. It's fine for you to have your beliefs and believe in whatever you want to believe in. Just don't force me to believe them. I was raised a heathen. I was the youngest of four, so yeah. By the time they got to me, they were worn out. So I got away with murder. So if you're legato, not lenato, try Ingve gummy. You scared Rainey away? I hope not. I have not heard from her. She hasn't been on. This is the third day in a row she has not been on my live stream. I sent her a text this morning to see, but have not heard a word from her. So nothing, nothing, nothing. It is Saturday morning, right? I am correct. It's Saturday. I do believe it is. Okay. Thank you, Jacob, for clarifying that. Scatterday. Yes. Yeah, my plans for today, I'm going to go up to Lowe's, either Lowe's or Home Depot, whichever. They're right next door to each other, across the street from each other. So just depends on which parking lot I want to pull into when I get up there. But gonna go up to Lowe's, get some supplies, and get a start on rebuilding that mailbox post. Saturday all day long, absolutely. I will probably get the taking the old post out is not going to be hard at all. I'll just push it over, but get a hole dug rather than digging the old post out. I'm just going to dig a hole next to it and get the post set with some fast setting concrete today, so it'll all be set, and maybe even get started building the framework for it. It's gonna be kind of a cool looking mailbox stand. That's a flock of tweeters. All right, Zach. Yeah. What are we talking about with the tweeters? Maybe you can pick up a few Mexicans at Home Depot. You might be right. I just bought 14 tweeters from my truck. Is that too many? Oh, okay, Zach. I don't know, is it? Sounds like quite a bit. I think you need a little bass. It's all about the bass. You can't make this up. I just got an Indeed job alert for underwater beekeeper. What the hell? Wow. Your mailbox is just sitting in a cement block? Yeah. I have been to a Catholic funeral. My dad, both my brothers. I was raised Catholic. My parents were both still Catholic. I'm not anymore, but anyway. Make a John E. Depth mailbox. I don't know what that would look like, ACR. Maybe you send me a picture of it, huh? Some blueprints. You ever been to a Catholic wedding where they have a full mass along with the wedding? Oh my God. What a beautiful outdoor plant. Are you talking about the peace lily that I have? Oh, thanks, Ducky. Thanks for welcoming me home. Roman Orthodox funerals take like 14 hours. Pink elephant trunk to open up the box. Turkey's been in the fridge since yesterday. Gonna need more wood for the Johnny Depp. Yeah, probably. I'm down real low on charge for some reason this morning. Some days I'll come back from my walk and I'll be down around 20%. Other days I'll still be up around 50%. I have no idea. The beekeeper posting is a legit position, but I think it's for a super villain. Only info is Warbucks Industries. Baptism while oh, too many buttons. Yeah, that is the thing about the Catholic Church. You are up and down, up and down, up and down. Yep. Lester, you need to cook that turkey. Very doom and gloom. Yeah, go ahead, Mountaintop. Today's the first day of trout season. Okay. I didn't know that they had seasons for fish. But I guess something like trout, they probably want to control the population somewhat. And I don't know anything about trout or their habits or anything, but it's probably something to do with their mating habits or something. Been so long, I forget about mating habits altogether. What's that? If Father Guido Sarducci was a real person, I might go to church. Yeah. Like I said, I was raised in the Catholic Church. I went to Catholic grade school all the way through 8th grade. And Catholics, as you know, probably know, they have big festivals every summer to raise money for the church. And the thing that really got me after I started learning a little bit more about the Bible and stuff was, Sister Mary Elephant. We had Sister Mary Elephant in school. So, but the thing got me was that, at these festivals, it's the biggest money makers on these festivals is the gambling booths and the beer booth. And that's where they make all their money. All the other little stuff, the rides and stuff like that, they don't make any money on that stuff. They make money from gambling and beer. And I remember walking home. I don't know, I was probably 12, 13 years old. And back then, 12, 13-year-olds would walk home. I remember walking home from the festival, and I walked around behind the school, and the priest, one of the priests from the church, was passed out in a doorway. Still had, the black shirt and the white collar on and everything, passed out in the doorway with a beer in his hand. So, unfortunately, it was before the days of cell phones, so yeah, no pictures of it. But they stock the brooks every year. Okay. Heathens pay up. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, it wasn't. I don't know. I shouldn't get into the whole thing about the Catholic Church, my feelings about the Catholic Church, but I think Jesus went and turned over some tables one time because of stuff like that. So, just saying. He would draw peckers on his face. Yeah. Didn't think of that either. Nuns are not as they seem. I can only imagine what they're like behind closed doors. That would be hilarious. Yeah, exactly, Ducky. Bought a family-sized bag of Swedish fish yesterday for $7.99 when I went shopping. Possum, you're Catholic? That's fine. Absolutely fine. My mom is still Catholic. So that's absolutely fine. I have problem with organized religion in general. I've run into some situations in my life and it's just turned me off from men telling me how I should believe in God. You have a table flipping Jesus on your fridge next to Big Butter Jesus. I'll be driving. Maybe I should do a live stream from Big Butter Jesus when I do drive back up to Ohio. I was born a poor black child. Oh, wow. Yeah, live stream from Big Butter Jesus. I'll drive right past it every time I go up to Ohio, I drive right past it. It's about, well, where I'm going to be living up there is probably only about 40 miles away, so. I think it's just hilarious that the first one got struck by lightning and burnt to the ground. Should have told him something, huh? You don't go to church anymore. There's a place for it. There's absolutely a place for it. Decker Boxy, I don't know enough about. You need to go to another channel. I don't know enough about the Bible to be able to tell you anything about Genesis 18:20 through 21. Yeah, you need to go to another channel. Wrong place here, buddy. You love that name? I attend service when I want the community side of spirituality. Okay. You are a fan of chemistry. Life is chemistry. Okay. There's people on the channel here that are fans of chemistry as well. Like the comment right below you. I'm sure there's a little bit of chemistry that goes into an Engve gummy. ACR is a fan of cocaine and hookers. Kind of the same thing, yeah. Well, you have to have chemistry. And what better way to get chemistry with a hooker than with a little bit of cocaine? So you're the fan of results of chemistry. Still had the steeple in the yard? Okay. Flame Blitz, how you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Dave gets it. Yep. Every MV gummy goes through strict decarboxylation, huh? Is it the hour-and-a-half mark? Not quite. We're almost there. It's Saturday though. We can do it. We can start it. We can start early. It's always wear running shoes to church in case Jesus spots me. I have not been on the glass pipe today. Nope. Lester is a fan of the girls. Decarb boxes, how certain okay. Too big a word for this old guy. It's all down here, hill from here, folks. Absolutely. Sometimes it comes early. Especially when you're talking about an old guy. Dave gets it. Decarb box lotion. Now that sounds kind of, yeah. You might as well stay up and have your morning. You haven't been to sleep, Mel and I? Ducky was too busy with the crochet club to notice the time. Absolutely. Car lotion. Isn't that called oil? Yeah, I support it too. Swan song. Just stay up. You have not slept yet? Man, you're a trooper. You are a trooper. I slept. I got more sleep yesterday than I probably have any 2 days in a row in a long time. I know I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I got on Skipjack Cindy's live stream as she was ending it. So she was just getting home at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not surprised she's not here. Where's the lotion? Yeah. Yeah, ACR is going to go live later on with a crochet circle. I can just see that now. Do they have camo yarn, ACR? If they have camo yarn, I'm sure ACR would get into crocheting. The lotion's in the basket or it gets the hose. You two can crochet, I'll watch and laugh. You only get 3 or 4 hours. That's about all I ever sleep in a row. You have made camo yarn? Okay, cool. You'd probably get a good laugh from that. Probably would. Yeah, some Kevlar crocheting. Wow, the likes just aren't coming in today. I'm only at 23 likes. Everybody double tap that screen for me. We got to get up higher than that. You dye your own yarn. Okay. You have a hat to prove it. Okay. I think I've heard you talking about that. Making some camo stuff. You need to get into crocheting there, Andrew. Where are we at on charge? Still real low. It sold like hotcakes. I'll bet. Lick that button. And that's what she said, Mike. A1365 Proton. Okay. Mike Holmes with the 68. You're not the only jackass that buys anything camo. Birds are crazy this morning. I keep seeing things moving outside. I think it's squirrels running around. I guess I'm just not well liked this morning. Does that work? A1, you don't like camo? All right, well, to each his own, you know. I don't like orange. That's not true. Or hey, you're sober today? It's Sasquatch, definitely Sasquatch. I'm waiting for the hummingbirds to return. They've marked our yard as a nesting area. Well, that's cool. Let's see. The squirrels are coming to visit with you, Mr. Hustle. They know you have me. Yeah. I've been throwing peanuts out in the yard, so. Swan Song, yeah, we have gotten a few new characters in the script for the live streams, and yeah, some colorful ones as well. So glad to see you've been here and been sticking around. So, hi, Loza. Oh, sorry, my mouth mistyped just like Ducky did. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you this morning. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, if I end up with 3 likes, I know that there's a whole bunch of people in here. I've been talking to you all morning, and I know you guys are fantastic. So, Blake Rook from Wales, welcome in. Good to see you this morning. I am in Georgia in the U.S. Yeah, absolutely. I talked about earlier, Andrew, about Swan Song's channel. She has a lot of different different playlists on there of different genres of music. Plus, she just posts a whole bunch of different stuff as well, some shorts. So definitely check out her channel. They're trying to crack your ceiling again. Yeah, I think they are, Lester. Bora to everyone. Okay. You were a sleepyhead this morning? You can't type either, Lisa. She has a really cool channel, something for everyone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Swan Song, it is a cool channel. Like I said, she's got a playlist for just about any occasion. I know like the playlists of the music are some of her older videos, and she does a lot of shorts now. But yeah, and she's got a cat named Dave with 28 toes. So, I mean, hell, she can't be that bad of a person. If she's got a cat named Dave. It's damp and chilly out, Lester. Bright sunny day here. Supposed to be up in the mid to upper 70s today. It's going to be beautiful. Today's vinyl record will be Cool in the Gang. All right. Dave's not here, man. Supposed to rain today and tomorrow. Yeah, she talks to Andrew. How bad can she be? Lightning, thunder, and rain in Sacramento, California. You saw Cool in the Gang open for Van Halen? Well, that's a combination. Wow. She don't know you, ACR. Putting on Police Synchronicity. I remember buying that CD when I got out of basic training and went to tech school. And I think my roommate had a CD player, and I remember buying that CD and listening to that. It was the only CD I had, and I remember listening to that quite a bit. Got a sweatshirt on, still cold. I love how I get scam calls early in the morning. And you come up with something stupid like, Hey, Betty, did you bury them in the backyard? They hang up the phones. Wheeler Walker Jr. is your morning jam. The Vinny's pet, positive Vinny's pet today is Monkey. Okay. Monkey the cat. He's still jealous of Dave. Of course he's jealous of Dave. Of course he's jealous of Dave. Who's not? You got a cover of Synchronicity on your channel too? Jesus, Mike, I need to get into your channel more. I've watched a lot of your videos, but I need to get into your channel a little bit deeper. Well, thanks for sharing, Forrest. I've actually been to the park where your bench was for your movie down in Savannah. I got a video showing where the bench used to be. The bench isn't there anymore, but showing that park. There's a video on my channel from Savannah. I think it's actually, the title has Forrest Gump in it, and I thought maybe that'd get me some more views, but it really didn't work. So that's one of your favorite bass grooves. We've already seen all the cute girls this morning, Lester. I'm back home now. There ain't no cute girls here. Just cute little Dave. There you go. You record a video of you playing bass to Mike's video. There you go. Nancy Drew, good morning. Good to see you. It is coffee time this morning. I got my last sip in here. I'm going to have to grab me another cup here in just a second. My phone's not charging up very good. Everybody hit that like button. Thank you, Josh. It is a good album, yep. Police and the Cars. I want to formally a tribute band for both and then call it the Police Cars. There you go. The Swan Song, yeah, I commented on that song. Actually, I think I talked about it in on one of my live streams, like within a couple of days after that. And I talked about how that was, I posted a comment and said that's one of the songs that you didn't want your parents to hear because they'd never let you listen to The Who again. My parents would have taken that record and would have pitched it in the trash, broke it in half and thrown it in the trash. You're not listening to that stuff. That's nasty. Mama's got a squeeze box. Daddy doesn't sleep at night. Saw the Osmond brothers at the Ohio State Fair when you were a kid? Wow. Crazy horses. I'll be around for at least another half an hour there, Andrew. Matt, how are you this morning? Let's roll, Mountain. There you go. Claudia's still here just drinking coffee. Well, all right. The Ford Workmaster guy. Welcome in. Good to see you. What's up? I have been back now a little over half an hour from my 3-mile walk. I live stream every day on a walk and 242 days in a row and up to 561 miles. Headed to a full year and 1,000 miles. So that's what we do here. That's my live streams. There's a whole bunch of other videos on my channel, some woodworking stuff and different. I got a few different videos from different trips I've taken. So there's going to be a lot more of that coming though. That is an awesome song, Mel and I. It is an awesome song. I remember when that came out. So You didn't think of that song in that light until I mentioned it here? Really? Really? You just thought it was about an accordion? Seriously. I mean, the chorus is in and out and in and out and in. Mama's got a squeeze box. Daddy doesn't sleep at night. I mean, Chaz, how you doing today? I'm very handsome. Well, thank you. I've done that twice now on this live stream. I need to stop doing that. My parents hated Iron Maiden. It made me like them more. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Black Sabbath. My mom and dad, I would hide the album covers from Black Sabbath, just so they wouldn't even see the album covers. You drinking some coffee too? Everybody hit that like button. 29 likes. Lester with the Paris Hilton creamer. You were innocent, Mountaintop? Okay. Lester, you're going to Super Walmart today? Oh, got a whole nightstand full. Maria Osmond has aged so well. She's beautiful. I haven't seen her in a long time. Malice, good morning. How are you doing today? I do that a little. I do that a little bit too well. Yeah, I agree, Paul. I agree. I need to stop doing that. On Soup by Walmart. Yep. Malice, it's good to see you this morning. Glad you're here. We're having a pretty good day today. Yesterday I took a muscle relaxer. Pretty much slept all day, but I rested my knee for a couple of days. The walk went fairly well. I mean, I was feeling a little bit of pain, but nothing like I had been. So doing a lot better. So gonna see if I can get the Paris Hilton coffee topper, the cotton candy one. No, nobody begging to be mods today. I did identify as a rubber band last night, yes. All day yesterday. I took it around noon. And yeah, pretty much all day was just lost. If I ever mod you, you're gone. All right, I'll keep that in mind. There's a couple people on here that do not want to be a mod, so, and yeah. Why, good morning, rubber band man. How you doing this morning, Alpha? Good to see you. I am going to go grab a fresh cup of coffee. I don't have enough charge, I don't think, to go outside. You used to take muscle relaxer, they made you exhausted. Yeah, your brain is a muscle, so. Loving your new job, Alpha? Fantastic, man. That's good. It's good. You got to be happy with what you're doing. I mean, if you got to go there every single day, you might as well be happy about it. So. Oh, all right. Let's turn the camera here so you're not just staring at a wall. And if you can see my sink, yes, I still need to do dishes. I need to get one of them women off the trail to come over and help me keep house. That's pretty sexist, but I don't care. Oh shit, I just thought about it. I told that one what my channel name was. I hope she doesn't watch any of my replays where I'm talking about her. Uh, already got a great mod team. I do. What do you do about a miserable job? You quit it and you move on to the next. That's the thing about it. Believe me, that company is not going to be loyal to you. Why should you be loyal to it? So, move on. Find a company that you enjoy working for. A good company to work for. You enjoy working there. You enjoy the work. Move on. Free will employment is what it's called. Yeah, you change it like a diaper. It is possible to find a job that you enjoy. Swanson, you love cleaning. I always ask for cleaning supplies instead of flowers and candy. You're not just the president of the hair club, I'm a client. Okay, turn that Escape into a little river ranger for the weekends. That's cool. Mike Stetson, I love everyone at my job. I consider them family, but I don't like the job. Okay. That's actually a little bit different. I mean, a lot of times you don't get along with the people you work with. You might like working there, but you don't get along with the people. That's a little different. Mike? Yeah, that'd definitely be my advice too. Keep the friends and find a job that you like. Can't live for anyone else but yourself. That is definitely true. Everyone, your new job's great. That's great, man. That's great. I liked my job at Lowe's. I worked in 3 different departments, but mainly I was in contractor sales, outside sales, and I liked that. I dealt with the apartment complexes and stuff like that, property managers, things like that, and I really enjoyed that. And then when I learned how to do kitchen and bath design, I mean that was always great. The way I looked at it, I was helping people live the American dream. People wanted to fix up their house and make a nice, dream kitchen. So I was helping people achieve their dream by designing a kitchen for them. So kindness is the highest form of wisdom. All right, Marcus. Alpha, I have not. I met a couple of women this morning on the walk, talked to a couple, but yeah. My course is a true small town course. Everyone is basically family and they're forcing it on me too. It's wonderful. You designed and built your kitchen? Okay, cool. It's fun to do. It's fun. I enjoyed that job. And like I said, I like doing it because people, I mean, you had, just normal everyday customers that came in, they wanted, to buy a new sink or they needed a faucet or whatever. But to design a brand new kitchen for somebody was a lot of fun. So, oh, for one, go out to coffee. Well, maybe Alpha. The one you see in the kitchen. You designed that, Mike? That's a nice kitchen. Are those? I've got a video of the house I remodeled that we sold last fall, and I designed the kitchen in that. And they're oak cabinets, but they have a real dark stain on them, and I love that color. That's the only oak cabinet or the only stain I like on oak. Don't do it, Dave. That's all you. That's cool. That's cool. What are you telling me not to do there, Paul T? Oh, your cabinets are cherry? Okay, cool. Big buck cabinets, huh? Wins, we don't talk politics here. It's just, we just don't do it. So, plenty of political channels for you. So you can go there and talk politics. But here, it's just a very chill vibe. We just talk and yeah, non-politics. Kane Corso's here. Good morning. How are you? How old am I? I'm 65. I'll be 66 in less than a month. Tennessee Blacksmith coming in with the 100 sticker. Thank you very much. Breda's Fire Oracles, also known as Panda. Welcome in, Panda. Good to see you today. Doing very well today. Knees feeling a lot better. You can call you Breda. Okay. Knees feeling a lot better and 65 years young. Yes. And don't call me Davy. Breda is your mother's name. And yeah, you renamed your channel in honor of your mother, and that's just so cool. So, Panda if you like, whatever works. Wins, everybody's doing good. I walked today. I've been back now for about, close to an hour from my walk. Walked 3 miles today, and I've been walking 3 miles every day for a while. Was doing 2, upped it to 3. Been walking every day now and live streaming every day for 242 days. I'm up to 561 miles, and I will be doing a full year and 1,000 miles. So Breda is Panda. Yes, she changed the name of her channel, Ducky. We're happy. We are a happy lot this morning. Absolutely. You like running 5 miles? All right, there's a bunch of runners out on the trail this morning, so got to get your chores started. Have a good one. All right, Nancy, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. You're welcome in anytime. I live stream every day at the same time, 7:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Georgia, so you like cycling? All right, Wins. Nancy, yes, you have a wonderful day. I'm always happy because I'm too dumb to be sad. You change the name to Brenda. You like Atlanta? I don't. So Atlanta's too big. Mel, now you're heading out. It's definitely great to see you. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I do appreciate it. Thank you also for feeling my knee feeling better. Yes, always is awesome in here. We have a lot of fun. You don't know how much I enjoy this and how much a bright part of my day it is every single day. So thank you very much, Swan Song, for coming by. Hopefully we got you a few more people coming over to your channel, checking out your channel. So if you haven't yet, definitely subscribe to Swan Song CTG there. Lots of good. I tricked my brain into being happy like one of those mouse experiments, but it works. There you go. Mountaintop subscribed. I think Mike did as well. Do I think Texas is the... I don't know. I don't know if Texas is the best place to live. There's some people in here from Texas. They may be able to tell you. The power of suggestion. Absolutely. Tennessee, you had a seizure this morning. You doing all right, man? Josh likes Houston, Texas. Mr. Ford Farm, good morning. I am doing well. How are you on this fine morning? Yeah, Tennessee, I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, Mountaintop's from Houston, but in Alabama. Texas is always home. Winds, I'm shorter than 6'6", but taller than 5'6". How's that? Just weak this morning? I think that's what you're trying to say. Paul is from Ohio. Round on the ends and high in the middle. Happy to be alive. All right, good. Good, Ford Farms. I'm glad you made it here too, Panda. I'm going to stick with Panda too. I like that name. How old are you, Wins? You seem like you might be a youngster. But I'm almost 66 years old, so everybody's pretty much a youngster to me. I just noticed I got joint compound on the side of my tripod. You're 19. I could just tell by the comments. I've got over 200, well, close to 250 live streams, and I can just tell by the comments in the chat. So, just had a feeling. Every morning I suck in some air and my feet hit the floor. It is a good day. Absolutely. On top of the dirt. Panda is Claire, or Claire because you like that the most. Yeah. Ford Farmers, your grandpa's 66. Well, I'll be joining him soon. Alpha, you're 44. Venus, how you doing? That's your name, huh? Baby Biscuit. There you go. I said it. Or, oh, can you say hi? Hi, Venus. How are you? A separate account, just the name Panda. Tennessee Blacksmith, you're 73. You are young. You're not as young as I might have thought, but you are young. Ducky needs to win the youngest game. What month were you born, Wins? Kane is 55. Double nickel. You hate when you get joint compound on your tripod. I know. I'm looking at it and it's just, yeah, it's driving me crazy. Venus, I just did. You think you're the youngest here? What month were you born, Wins? Claire with no I. Named after County Claire. Okay. Ford Farms, you're the youngest? All right. May of 2006, Ducky. Mashed Potato is here. How you doing? Wait a minute, Tennessee. You're 37, not 73? Okay. May of 71. Gee whiz. I mean, you people didn't even experience the 1900s. Mr. Ford Farms, you're 14? All right. Mike is the double nickel. I know. Oh, gosh. Dr. Laura, you're so cute. 19, born in August. Bye-bye, Dr. Dumbass. 1X, how you doing today? Yeah, Ford Farms, you're the youngest. 14 years old, yeah. Paul is 64. Yeah, these comments, they are something else, aren't they, Claudia? The Illinois River is flooded. All right, well, stay out of the river. Gonna be 38 in November, okay. You want to say you share a birthday with someone? You live by the river? In a van by the river? Under a bridge? Is that where you live, 1X? I don't know why my phone's not charging up. Wow, it's been almost 2 hours. No, just by the river, huh? Okay. It'd be cool if you lived in a van by the river, under a bridge. That would be just really cool. No, Ducky. No, Ducky, I'm going to look at the time. I'm looking at my charge more than I am my time. Little Miss Observant Crocheting Lady. You know, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to say it. Nothing about the crocheting lady. There's something else. But new property is close to a river. Told the fam we're going to be river rats. This is us now. Embrace it. Yeah. 3 Billy Goat Gruff. Alpha, I've been doing good. Been having some problems with my knee. Struggling with my knee. Basically, other than my walks, I've taken a couple of days not doing really much around the house. Yesterday, I took a muscle relaxer, and it definitely feels better today than it had. But other than that, I've been doing well. Yeah, if I could do without it, I would. Believe me. It'd be hard to walk. It'd be hard to walk 3 miles without a knee, so gotta have it. Goku, you're asking for a PS4. Why not go all out and ask for a PS5? Isn't there the PS5 out now? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I've heard of a PS5, so why not go all out and ask for something bigger, better? Go to your room, Goku. I have not had knee replacement, no. I probably won't. It's your dream console, please gift you. Nope, not going to do it, Goku. Asking people for something you can get at a pawn shop is different. Yeah, it is. At least he's not asking for a mod. But I'm sure that's coming. Yeah, I don't know how you think that you're going to get someone to give you anything by coming into a chat on a live stream. I just don't know how that's going to happen. So your knee replacement needs to be replaced again. I'm going to wait till I'm dragging it around. Yeah. PS3 or a mod, please. Please, please. Jarnett, I'm 15-year-old Vietnam. Do old man White have advice for me? I don't really have any advice for you, no. Coffee is delicious. Yes, it is. How about an Atari for a membership? Yeah. Think you're going to need a hip done eventually? Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, the only thing free here is a subscription, a like. And that's about it, yeah. Best I can do is a piece of paper. You don't even have a pencil? Well, I'll tell you what, Mountaintop, he works at a golf course, so he can get you some of those little stubby pencils and send it to him. So you send the paper, Mountaintop will send the pencil. And then you can play tic-tac-toe all day long. Yeah, you can even play hangman. Most free advice isn't worth it, though. That's the problem. You can send it to them by the bushel. Back when I used to play golf a fair amount, when I was active duty Air Force, because I had plenty of time to play golf then. But you steal the pencils from the lottery. My golf bag, it got to the point where I kept my golf tees and the pencils in one compartment in the bag, and I'd reach in to grab a tee, and I'd almost always pull a pencil out instead of a golf tee. You know what else is free? Hugs. There you go, Panda. Absolutely. A free Pong membership. Ray Ann, good morning. How are you this morning? Good to see you here. We have hit 35 likes. I do appreciate that. Send them to school, buy them books, and yeah, what they ask for a PS4 for free. You don't play golf, but you play at the golf course? Yeah. You're doing well? Fantastic, Rayanne. Good to hear. Worked at courses for 7 years and played golf once. Okay. You need to get out there. Alpha. Natalie. There's 2 Natalies on my channel. I missed one yesterday. Natalie from Lebanon. She actually commented on one of my videos this morning. So, and she was in here a little bit earlier. And my granddaughter, Natalie, was on the chat yesterday, but I didn't recognize her name. So, and I caught a little bit of hell for it later on, but never listened to you about golf. Yeah, poor little, my granddaughter Natalie came in the chat yesterday. I had no idea who her was. And I was like, who the hell are you? And Mike, I think Ducky was saying, kick her out, kick her out. And I didn't even know who it was. I'm like, how do you have a blue name? Who's that motherfucker, Mike? Yeah. Lebanon Natalie. Yeah, she commented on one of my videos, and she was here for just a minute this morning. So she's able to comment on videos at least, so that's good. Yes, I look, Ducky. I'm looking at the charge. I'm going to go outside for a few minutes. Probably suck a little bit of nicotine. The Irish Army's peacekeeping in Lebanon. Well, hopefully they're keeping Natalie safe. I've been seeing a lot of news reports about Lebanon. And I guess the ceasefire isn't happening there or something. And wasn't part of the ceasefire. I don't know. Anyway, We're gonna go outside. I'm gonna suck some nicotine in my lungs and see how we're doing on the chat then. Ugh. Ireland looks wild here lately. Yeah. Yeah, they got some stuff going on over there too, so. Ireland's being shut down right now. Yeah, you said something about that yesterday, Panda. Oh. Gas shortage. Oh, okay. There's a whole bunch of protests going on over there too. Can't get gas. Oh, geez. I remember going through a gas shortage way back in the 70s. And it was before I could even drive, but I remember it all happening. It was like 74, I think. And yeah, they had lines around gas stations down the street. And you could only get gas. I think every other day. You could only buy gas every other day. And I think it was dependent on either your license plate number or your birth date. But anyway, yeah. Jacob, how you doing? There you go. That's the best shout out I can do. Gas shortage because the farmers are protesting about the cost of gas. Okay. Farmers and haulers are protesting because of the price of gas, and they're taxing us all into poverty. Yep. The odd and even tag days. Yep. Blocked all ports and won't allow petrol stations to be filled. Oh, okay. So the protests are stopping you from getting oil. It's got not well, probably the Gulf War situation or the Iran thing probably not helping either. But the protesters are blocking. Well, that's one way to shut down, and definitely one way to get attention. That's definitely a lot better than people are gluing their hands in the middle of the street to protest stuff. So. And throwing paint onto paintings and stuff. Your dad rode you around in a child seat on a bike. That's cool, Mike. Yeah, it was a couple of years before I started working, and my first job was actually in a gas station. I was a gas station attendant, my very first job I ever had. Fill her up. Can I check under your hood? How about your tires? Can I check your tires for you? That was my first introduction to being a salesman, because it was a family-owned gas station, and they'd have us as, the pump jockeys. They'd have us try to sell stuff out at the gas pumps, oil changes and stuff like that. He sold gas and pot. Alpha, you could chat here all day. But yeah, they basically, kind of. I mean, I was a 16-year-old kid, but they definitely wanted us to push some of the services, because it was full service gas station. They did oil changes and mechanic. They had one mechanic, and he did, he could only work on one car at a time. But yeah, he always had a car in the shop working on it, and brakes and stuff like that. So. It was a father and son that owned it. And one week I worked nights. I worked 3 to midnight. And one week it would be the old man working, and the next week it would be the the son working. The old man always, every night the old man worked, he'd always buy lunch or dinner for us. Every single night that he worked, he'd buy dinner for us. So would love to see the Phil Lynott statue. Heck yeah. Gas is $5 a gallon here yesterday. Bong hits are good. Jeffrey, bong hits are good. I don't smoke, but I've heard that they're good, and I remember that they were good. I've been seeing, and it might just be because we've been talking about Thin Lizzy. And Thin Lizzy has come up on the channel a few times, but I've been getting fed videos about some Thin Lizzy videos lately. So you smoke enough for, for me and Dave. As long as you got me covered. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. You're more than just a moderator. Tin Lizzy. I saw something yesterday too about a band that is a they're a cover. They started out as a cover band for and they did cover for shoot. Who was Chester Bennington? Who well, Linkin Park. They started out as a cover band for Linkin Park. They're actually called Hybrid Theory. The album, the big album that Linkin Park came out with, and I guess now that they do such a good job of covering them that yeah, they've gotten very popular lately. At least that's what they were saying in this video. So I'm out getting donuts and now heading home to make some coffee. All right, Alpha. Brian Fox is here. Welcome in, Brian. Good to see you. He got me. Thanks, Mike. Morning to you, Brian. Dark Star Riders were a Thin Lizzy tribute band that eventually took the Thin Lizzy name. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's good to see you, Brian. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Had a decent walk this morning. Got my 3 miles in. Time is right around an hour, just low over an hour. And took a couple days off other than my walks, and knee is definitely feeling a little bit better. And muscle relaxer yesterday definitely helped. So didn't get anything accomplished yesterday because of the muscle relaxer. It basically just knocked me out. So Raining in Rains, how are you doing this morning? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're stopping in and saying hi and hitting that like button there, Raining. Dave, check out Black Country Communion. It's an all-star band. Oh, okay. Just getting up and getting coffee. Well, cheers to you, Raining. Good to see you here. Thumbs up is done. Thank you very much. 14:45 in England right now. Yep, I got 9:46 now. Super group. Well, we have a super group right here on this channel. All the regulars that come in on a regular basis. That's kind of redundant, isn't it? But yeah, we have a super group right here. We sure do. Absolutely. I was talking about last week. I was watching some and listening to some music, Traveling Wilburys. And yeah, he talked about a super group. That definitely was a super group. It's sad that, what, 3 out of the 5 aren't with us anymore, but Joe Bonamassa, Jason Bonham, Derek Sheridan, Glenn Hughes from Deep Purple. Oh, okay. I have seen Joe Bonamassa before. Jason Bonham would be cool to see. I don't know who Derek Sheridan or Glenn Hughes. Well, Glenn Hughes from Deep Purple. Damn Yankees, yeah. We're a super group. You love the Wilburys? Yeah, I do too. I do too. Well, it's all right. I don't know any. All I know to that song is it's all right. I listen. I didn't know the lyrics to it, but I was listening to it the other day, and I was paying attention to the lyrics. I really, really like the lyrics. Derek was a keyboard player for Dream Theater. Oh, okay. End of the line. Yep. Leonard Skinner. That's a great theme for, yeah. Yeah, it is. I like that. I sent a text to Ducky about that, and yeah, I said that may be the theme song. If I could play it on my channel, I would. I'd play it in the background. I need to make a short with that song in it. It's got to be all right. Good morning, Dave. Good morning to you, Plywood. Good to see you this morning. How are you doing today? Paul, you're taking off? Thank you, buddy, for coming by. I appreciate you, man. We'll see you tomorrow. I can definitely safely say that. So, many super groups out there. Bonham's son plays with Mammoth. Oh, with Eddie Van Halen's son. Glenn Hughes is the guy singing the high parts in Deep Purple Burn. Plus, he's the bass player. Okay. Made it home yesterday. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yes, Paul, you have a great day today. Mountaintop is sweet Adeline. She back asleep? Or you got her just sitting there on your chest? That's so cool when your little girl like that is so small that, yeah, you can just cuddle them right there on your chest like that. Garrett Whitlock is the drummer for Mammoth. I love watching that video of when Zeppelin got back together and Jason Bonham played the drums. I forget what the name of that concert was, but the when Jason Bonham was playing the drums, yeah, I love that video from that, and you can see Robert Plant looking. Every once in a while, he looks back there at Jason, just like, man, it's like your dad's still sitting behind that drum kit. I need some McDonald's. No, I do not. I definitely do not need any McDonald's. Maybe some McDonald's coffee, but that'd be it. She's tuckered out, but bottle time in 30. Oh, okay. Allie, how you doing? Oogie boogie. You know, that was a song back in the 70s, right? Oh, well, that's cool, Mountaintop. Wesley Wagner, how you doing? Have no idea what you're saying, but welcome in. Double tap that screen for me. Maybe that's what BBBH stands for. Double tap your screen. Wolfie is a good player. I talked about seeing a video with Stevie Ray Vaughan's son playing guitar, and I mean, clearly a better guitar player than I am because I can't play the guitar. I can do the rhythm to 25 or 6/4, but that's it. Um, but he's clearly a better guitar player than me, but he definitely isn't his dad. He stared at Nita Strauss the entire opening. Can't say I blame him. Oh yeah, Alpha, but it's just nasty food. Morty mixes. There you go. That's best you're gonna get. Break out your Wolfgang and play it later. Yeah, I had last time I had a hamburger there, double cheeseburger at McDonald's. It was the nastiest thing I ever ate. And like I said yesterday on the live stream, I've eaten a rabbit's eyeball before, so and live crickets. So it was horrendous. I took 2 bites, and the first bite I was like, it can't be that bad. And tried one more bite and said that's enough. And I'm driving down the highway and I rolled down my window and threw it out the window. Yes, when I went through survival training, had a Big Mac about 13 years ago and threw it out. Yeah. I think Mike said he stopped by McDonald's the other day and it still was just as nasty. So you got all Eddie Van Halen gear but the course pedal. Live crickets tasted like color green. The key to eating live crickets, the key to eating live crickets is tear the legs off before you put them in your mouth. Otherwise, they get in your throat and they go spread eagle on you. A country song you're talking about. I don't know. Yeah, when I went through survival training, there was, I think there was 8 or 10 of us in a group, and they gave us 1 rabbit for the whole group, and when we butchered the rabbit, yeah, different people got to eat different parts of the rabbit, and I got one of the eyeballs. So you had the escape artist. 1X, you know Korean? Okay. I don't. I knew a Korean. I like to try eating a live octopus maybe when I'm 82 years old. Yeah, that might be. You did it for a t-shirt because you were drunk and dumb and young, probably. Real funny powders. How are you doing? I know Pig Latin. I saw a video yesterday, Ducky, and I almost screenshotted it and sent it to you. Trying to think of who the band was. Maybe Crosby, Stills, Nash. But they were standing in front of like a little store. It was like back in the 60s or 70s. And they were standing in front of a store, and the name of the store was Ducky. So I almost screenshot it and sent it to you. I wish I would have. Not a fan of the Bug Mac, but the double quarter pounder is yum, and a McDouble with Mac sauce on it. So a McDouble made like a Big Mac. I know this too. I know. I know. Real funny powders. Where am I from? I live in Georgia right now. I'm originally from Ohio. Squiggles is back. Yeah. I know. I know these two. You had your first Checkers burger yesterday? Okay. Checkers and there's another. I don't know if they're all. There's another brand that's the same. I do believe in God. Yes. Raining, I believe I know where you Rallies. Yes, Rallies is the same as Checkers. Same. I think it's the same company. I believe I know where you live, and is there cookout there? I like cookout. As far as a fast food hamburger, I'll go to cookout, but I will not go to McDonald's. I'll get a sweet tea, the dollar sweet tea or Coke at McDonald's, um, but or coffee at McDonald's. But that's about the only thing I'd ever buy from McDonald's ever again. The chili burgers at Rallies, yeah, they're pretty good. Culver's is good as well. Yes, Culver's is definitely good. Cookout is pretty good. Culver's, yeah. Culver's is more. I mean, yeah, you could say it's fast food, but it's definitely more of a restaurant. Never seen a Rallies, but the Checkers is in Florence. They recently built a cookout here in Marion, but I'm not impressed with cookout. Oh, really? Cookout's pretty good. They're what do they call it, a platter? It's pretty good. I mean, you can get like there's like four different sandwiches you can get, I think, and then you pick two sides and a drink, and it's like $8 or something. So yeah, I like going to Culver's and get because because I always get ice cream when I go to Culver's, so or frozen custard. I've never been to an In and Out, Mike. Never have been to In and Out. Culver's actually has a pretty good Reuben sandwich too. I've had their Reuben, and their Reuben for a fast food place, Reuben, it's not too bad. You didn't think their shakes were too good? Yeah, well, their shakes are just basically vanilla ice cream, and they put whatever flavor in it. So their peanut butter chocolate shake is pretty good. Blueberry cheesecake, frozen custard. I'm have to get some now. There you go. Yeah, and Alpha, your cheerleader for McDonald's. Do some research, Alpha, about what they do to get McDonald's French fries. They are good French fries. They taste good. But if you did some research on what they go through to get those French fries, yeah, you probably wouldn't want to eat. I mean, I've still eaten them, but yeah, you probably wouldn't want to eat them. So always stay at the Flamingo when you're in Vegas. The In and Out is on the link, about a 10-minute walk from my hotel room. Okay, okay. One day I'll get out. Well, they're just out west, right? So one day I'll get out there and again, and I will definitely check it out. I'll tell you one place I'm not going to go, and that's Five Guys. Not that I've heard that their food's bad. It's just that they're goddamn expensive. I'm sorry, I'm not paying that kind of money for a hamburger. Natalie is back. Hello, Natalie. Alpha was asking about you a little bit ago. My granddaughter Natalie was in the chat yesterday. Natalie, we are doing good. The internet is crazy over there. I bet it is. McDonald's in England are regulated. The food there tastes better and it's healthier, even the fries. We're doing all right, Natalie. We're hoping that you're doing good. What's up? Have no idea what your name is, but what's up? She's doing good. Yeah, Five Guys. I've heard their prices, and that will make sure that I never bless their threshold of their doorways. Just ended up here while scrolling through stream. You seem like a chill guy. What's your name? You're not okay? Oh, Natalie, come on now. In-N-Out moved its headquarters to Tennessee. They have a few stores in Tennessee. It's a matter of time before they go wild here on the East Coast. I would imagine so. Your name is unknown. Okay. Using a Russian keyboard, but you're not actually Russian. All right. I have not eaten at Wahlburgers. No. Not a fan of Five Guys. Never eaten there, but I guarantee you I won't, because I've heard what their prices are. Yeah, Natalie, what's going on? I mean, I've seen a few more news reports, but mainly they're talking about the fact that um, Lebanon was not part of the ceasefire, but that's about all I've heard. Whataburger in Texas is great. Read the hidden message. Oh no, Natalie, no, please. Please. Thanks, Ducky, for pointing that out. No, Natalie, I can't do a damn thing from here. I wish I could. You got prayers running through my head right now for you, sweetheart. Definitely praying for you, Natalie. A lot of the people here do and think about you quite a bit. I mean, like I said, Alpha came in the chat and wanted to know if I'd heard from you. So a lot of people think about you all the time, Natalie. We're definitely praying for you, and hopefully all this shit will end real soon. So. And someone dead in a few days, 3 days, more than 400. Yeah, the news isn't showing that, believe me, especially here in the States. They're not gonna. Natalie lives in Lebanon. Raining. Beirut, Lebanon, or close to Beirut. Nixon, hello, how are you? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with the chat. I do remember you, Nixon Gutierrez. Your son was there and the glass cut his face and his arms. Oh, man. We are all definitely praying for you, Natalie. Good day, Nixon. Yes. And the German embassy won't help you. You are German, and yeah, they won't do anything for you. That sucks. You still have German citizenship? I mean, are you actually a German citizen? You would think that they could do something for you. Yes? Okay. Bad Bunny, how are you this morning? Good morning to you. Won't take the Lebanese. Okay. Man. Natalie, I wish there was something I could do. Your German, are your mom and dad there too? Natalie? Bad Bunny, I'm doing okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Lady Sky, hello, how are you? Natalie, you can definitely, you've got my email. You can definitely reach out to me by email. Um, Raining, thank you for coming by. We'll see you later. King, I don't know what you're talking about. They resurrected something. Raining, thank you for coming by. Karen, I do appreciate you being here. When this war's over, you're getting out of Lebanon? Is that what you're saying, Natalie? Can't say I blame you. I used to follow a channel, and it was a German guy, but he had moved to the Philippines and married a Filipina. And I used to follow their channel, but they went back to Germany. Seeing some of the videos that they did while they were in Germany, it was really beautiful there in Germany. Well, I hope it doesn't come to that. You don't want to live there anymore. I can definitely understand. I mean, I wouldn't want to live someplace that was being bombed either. So, Justin, no, I do not have any World War II memorabilia. I can't imagine, Natalie. I cannot imagine. Those of you that are in the chat, I do appreciate you being here. Natalie Jabber there, she lives in Lebanon, and so she doesn't get to come on here a whole lot. She's a good supporter of the channel. But yeah, kind of just talking with her a little bit, so because I don't get to hear from her a whole lot. So Um, I bet you are tired, Natalie. Definitely, everyone send up some prayers for Natalie. Like I said, she's living in a war-torn country right now. So, the amazing, energetic Joshua, welcome in. Justin, okay. Thank you, Alpha. Everybody, definitely send up some prayers for Natalie. Natalie there. And, yeah, like I said, she's living in a war-torn country right now. So, um, Justin, go take a poo. I'm surprised he didn't come in with that comment, Natalie. That's normally the way they come in. So, she's in Lebanon. I'm glad you have a sense of humor there, Natalie, as well. So, he needed to say that. Ron Lothar, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Thank you, Alpha. Ron, right now we're kind of in a little bit of a somber mood right now, but Natalie Jabber there, yeah, she lives in Lebanon, close to Beirut, and obviously I'm sure you're aware of what's going on over there. So just kind of talking with her, she doesn't get a lot of chances to come on here. Her last comment there, I'm still fighting. Yeah, so she's living through hell right now, basically. So just kind of trying to support her this morning while she's here in the chat. That's all you can do is keep fighting. Absolutely. YVU, thank you for subscribing. But I have a great new. You have great news? What's your great news, Natalie? Hopefully it's good news about your cancer. That's another thing. She's a cancer patient as well, so. Tell us the news, Natalie. Tell us the news. The doctor is surprised. So it is something about your cancer. Okay, cool. It is not a blunt. No, it's a cigar. It's a filtered cigar. Okay. You still have some tests, but no more cancer. Fantastic, Natalie. That's great. That's absolutely great. This just goes to show you God's with you. The prayers, I know we've prayed a lot for your cancer, and the prayers are being answered. You're going to survive this. You're going to get out of there. That is definitely great news, Natalie. I've been wondering about that, but I haven't seen you on here a lot, and just more concerned about your environment that you're in. But I definitely have been thinking about that as well. So I'm out of freaking coffee. And Natalie, by the way, Lester was in earlier, but he asked me the other day about whether or not I got pictures of you yet, and you haven't sent me any pictures yet. So yeah, it does sound like a horror movie, Justin. Absolutely, I couldn't imagine it either. I mean, we are blessed. If you're here in the States, we are definitely blessed to live in the United States of America, or any place that there's not being bombed. So yes. She has little kids too, so. That is absolutely fantastic news, Natalie, about your cancer. Like I said, the prayers are being answered. God's protecting you for a reason. You got things. You got things to do still here. So, thank you, Alpha, for that message. I appreciate that. I'm sure Natalie does too. 2 days in a row being visited by Natalie. Yesterday was my granddaughter Natalie. Today it's my good friend Natalie. So, Possum. Natalie's been in the chat this morning, Possum. I don't know if you just came in, but Natalie's been in the chat this morning. She said things are not going very well over there, but she has been in the chat. So, and she just told us that her cancer has gone away. So, that's good news. That's definitely good news. I appreciate you being here, though, Possum. Okay, Alpha. And it looks like maybe her internet has gone back down. She was here early in the chat and disappeared, but then popped back in and said that the internet connection over there was crazy. So I can just imagine what internet connection when the whole country you're living in is being bombed. I can just imagine that you don't get real good internet service there. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I've tried to find, like some news reports from Lebanon, and especially recently, all they're doing is talking about how Lebanon wasn't part of the ceasefire and stuff like that, and criticizing, everybody for. Anyway, um, Mountaintop, thank you very much for that. I'm sure Natalie appreciates that as well. News is definitely heavily filtered here. Absolutely. Yeah, the only thing I've been able to find on Lebanon, especially recently, is just that they weren't part of the ceasefire, and that's why they're still being bombed, um, and that's a separate situation from Iran, and I don't know. I guess it's Israel. There's 24-hour live streams from Lebanon. It's crazy. Yeah. Um, I guess it's Israel that's bombing Lebanon to try and kill Hezbollah, is what I've seen. I did see your comment. Yes, Alpha. I don't know that she wants that. So let's just put it that way. If you watch the news, you're misinformed. If you don't watch it, you're uninformed. Yeah. I'll tell you what, um, with the internet and live streams and stuff like that, I think that you can get. I mean, obviously you're gonna get biased stuff. The fucking vegans that protest and live stream from protest. I mean, they're stupid, but I'll get some hate on that one. But you can choose what you want to watch, and yeah, definitely a little less biased than what the national media is. That's for sure. News Nation. Yeah, you don't need the news anymore. People will see if they look. Yeah. All right. Wow, I've been live for almost 2 hours today, or 3 hours today. Might as well go to the full 3 hours. It's 2 hours and 52 minutes right now. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me this morning. I need to get to Lowe's and get me some supplies so I can start working on my mailbox. Everybody was in the chat when Natalie was in here. I'm really sorry that I was focusing in on Natalie, but yeah, she doesn't come into the stream very much. She was very talkative this morning, so I just wanted to talk to her a little bit. So, yeah, Justin, you're exactly right. Thank you, Ducky. Sean Calhoun, you're a friend of Mike's? Well, then you got to be a friend of mine. Welcome in, Sean. Believe me, as a host, when I see a different name, sometimes most of the time, I'm very cautious as to who I'm saying hi to. I've had people come in and I go through a whole thing about my channel and talking about what I do on my channel, and it turns out that it's some 8-year-old kid. So someone ran into your mailbox yesterday. Yeah, mine's been run over twice. The last time it was actually by the mailman, and I got a $400 check from the United States Postal Service for it. So, which wasn't bad. You're in Las Vegas? Okay. I think I've seen your name on here pop up in here before. I think you've been here before, yeah. Dave, stop hustling. All right, Nick, I will. No, never mind. I'm not going to. What am I grabbing from Lowe's? I'm going to grab a 4x4, a couple bags of fast setting concrete, probably a treated 2x4, and some fence boards. I think you guys will like my my mailbox when it's all done. The base of my mailbox is going to be pretty cool. Timing is different. Alpha, you're right. Yeah, when she pops in, I mean, today was a very long chat from her. Most of the time, the first time she was here this morning, I got like 2 messages from her, but that was it. So, U.S. Postal Service they do have regulations, yes. Yep, mailman hit it, and then he pulled up in my driveway, and because he knocked it completely down, and yeah, he pulled up in my driveway, apologized for hitting it, said he was going to turn it in. Jeffy, we don't talk politics here or controversial topics like that. So I think ice in a margarita is absolutely fantastic. Can't top it. Was he drunk? I don't know. Wood has gotten so expensive. I haven't bought any lumber in a while, so I don't know. The mailman was eating Ingve gummies, yeah. I support Vanilla Ice through Spotify streams. There you go. Yep. Yeah, I like my margaritas on the rocks, so. Little scotch on the rocks here and there as well. Tell you about my Coke days. I switched to Pepsi in 1976. And before that, I was a Coke man. And yeah, there you go. That's really about all I can tell you about my Coke days. Never understood how you managed to hit stationary items with a sober mind. Yeah, yeah. My daughter and her mom were my stepdaughter and her mom. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Yes, Rick James. Um, Sheets of plywood here at a cheaper store can be $25 for a half inch and $35 for 3/4 inch sheet. Jeez. Yeah, they were sitting in a parking lot, grocery store parking lot one time, and they watched a lady driving through the parking lot, and she was like this on her phone the whole time as she's driving, and phone right in front of her face, and she's texting on her phone or doing whatever on her phone, and yeah, drove right into a light pole in the middle of the parking lot. And they were sitting over there in the car laughing at her, and she saw them laughing at her, and she didn't like it very much. So this was years ago, but yeah, they told me all about it. They used to, yeah, a long time ago, they actually used cocaine in Coca-Cola, yes. It dries by feel, yeah. She did see the light, absolutely. Yeah, you know the kind of lights that they have in grocery store, big grocery store parking lots with the big concrete, round concrete base on them. Yeah, that's what she hit, was the concrete base. I don't fish, Justin, so um, if I did a fishing live stream, I would probably go to Walmart and buy like a Charlie Brown fishing pole, and I'd go get me a Finding Nemo um, fishing pole. So call those little road reflectors drunk bubbles. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fish. I mean, I watch fishing channels, but I just don't fish. So drunk bubbles. That makes perfect sense. All right, so my battery's starting to run low. I am closing in on 3 hours. Um, Live streaming, that's an hour more than I normally do. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me. Natalie popped in just before right after the 2 hour point, and so yeah, I definitely wanted to hang around and talk with her for a while. So, um, Justin, what the hell's that? Anyway, with that kind of comment, I'm going to sign off. It has been 3 hours. I will be back live streaming tomorrow. Today was 242 and 561 miles. So tomorrow we'll hit 564. Come back tomorrow in 21 hours. I'll be live again, and we'll do another 3 miles. You guys are the best. I love you all. Thank you all. Definitely keep Natalie in your prayers today. And we will see you all tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. There will be a video tonight. Promise.